So most restaurants do a pre-shift, but most restaurants do pre-shift wrong. I'm going to talk about the wrong way to do it. I'm going to talk about the right way to do it on today's tip, restaurant tip number 51. The wrong way to do it is to get up there and lecture to your team for 20, 30 minutes. And they all sit there, they glaze over, they don't want to be yelled at anymore. They just want to get up and get out of there. The right way to do it is to think in terms of the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, you should have the staff speaking. 20% of the time, leadership or management speaks. So how do you do that in practice? Here's the rough framework that I like to apply to my meetings, and they really are no more than 15 minutes. You start off by talking about the book, right? The night. So how many covers are on the books, what VIPs, any special events, when are the pushes going to come? Let's set up for the night. Then let's talk about food, beverage, service, usually any private events, if there are private events going on, and then you finish with sort of like general notes and announcements for the team. So how does that work out? First, you talk about the book, how many covers are coming in, who's coming in, all of that. Have the hostess do it. It's totally fine. Manager doesn't do it. Maitre d' doesn't need to do it. Have the hostess do it. Then we talk about food. Chef comes out and says, hey, we got 2 new additions to the menu this week. Who's seen those dishes? Who can explain them to the rest of the people who haven't seen them? You call on somebody. Right? Everybody raises their hand. Call on somebody. Hey, Judy, tell me about it. Okay, hey, Sarah, tell me about this one, right? Have them go through it. Same thing with the beverage changes. Have one of the bartenders go through it, right? Talk about the new beers, the new wines by the glass, the brand new cocktail, the 86s. They're able to do it. What happens is when the staff talks about the food, then the chef can put in their 2 cents afterwards, right? Staff, the bartender talks about the drinks, the beverage director can put in their 2 cents. Service, hey, what's our service point this week? We're all focusing on what? Right? Who was here? Jacob, you were here yesterday. What are we talking about this week? Hey, we're talking about the importance of first approach. Great, Jacob. Tell us in your own words. Jacob says it, and then the manager says, great. The only one thing I would add to that is this. So far now we've got the host, we've got servers, we've got bartenders, right? We've got our servers again. Managers are speaking very, very little, and then we close out strong, and then the manager, usually a GM or the owner or something, would say, great, couple of things to remember, right? Open enrollment starts next week, so if you want to do health insurance, make sure to come talk to me. Don't forget, we've got that buyout party in 2 weeks. Everybody is working that night. If you have any questions, come and talk to me. Hey, and remember, blah, blah, whatever it is. So it's 15 minutes, it's short and sweet, and the managers do as little talking as possible. That's the right way to do a pre-shift meeting.